I'm finally replacing my piece of crap trunk liner with a much better piece of crap.
Note to self, look at the camera, not the screen. All right, here we are. Joann's Fabrics brought my little buddy along. We are looking for fabrics. Gonna use canvas or duck cloth, whatever that is. I'm assuming they make it out of duck. Here's my duck cloth. Not sure where you get tough black ducks. Recorded my son getting in here, but I definitely shrunk it down because if I recorded the full thing, this would be a 10-minute clip. Yep. So then I introduced him to Lynyrd Skynyrd, like a real man. Okay, we're at Home Depot, and I'm thinking about what kind of board I'm going to need. And then I think, okay, I need one exactly like the one in my garage. Wait a second. The one in my garage is exactly like the one in my garage. Okay, I guess we're just here for nuts and bolts. Nut and bolt. And 2 washers. Pretty sad when a 15-year-old girl knows how to use Home Depot better than I do. Anyway, we're back home now and getting started on the trunk liner. Pulled my car out, pulled the trunk liner out. Check this thing out. A lot of out. Anyway, basically it's a flimsy piece of crap. Not sure why it's got this articulation in the middle. Probably something I'm going to discover later. Spoiler alert. Anyway, got my board. It's much heavier than I remember. That was me imitating the sounds you can't hear. Boom. Look at that. Big, strong man. Oh, yeah. That's why I didn't want to use the board at home. It was under a project car for a while. That's oil, coolant, and differential fluid. Ooh, look at that. 2-foot long crack down the middle, too. Maybe I shouldn't have parked a car on it. Good news, though. I've got this smaller board. Smaller board should work. Put back oily, nasty board for later. Maybe I'll find a different project that I'll think I can use it on and then not use it on. So here's our new board. Still got oil on it and a little bit of rubbed in rust and rocks. That's the orange bit you're seeing. Safety gear, kids. Anyway, I think I could still make it work, though. The sound of my saw changed here. Not 100% sure why until I finished the cut and realized I cut through my sawhorse. Well, crap. That's my only blade, so I guess we're just going to keep using it. Don't cut through sawhorses, kids. Now for the curved section. Wow, look how fast I did that. That's why it had the articulation. Don't cut the sawhorse. Don't cut the sawhorse. Don't cut the sawhorse. Don't sand the sawhorse. Don't cut the sawhorse. Don't cut the sawhorse. The spray glue I have says that it needs to have a oil and grease-free surface. Here's some brake cleaner that I think might work on wood. Shake vigorously for 1 minute. Once you spray this crap on, you have 1 minute until it flashes, and that's the appropriate time to make contact between the fabric and the wood. So when my wife hands me a diaper and says, "Can you put this out in the trash?" I panic and think it's going to take way longer than it does. So here's me running the diaper out, and then when I get back, I'm out of breath. And I still have like 50 seconds. Why did I think that'd take a full minute? I don't know why I thought checking my watch would be funny, even though I wasn't wearing a watch. Thinking to myself, oh yeah, everybody at home's going to laugh at that one. Actually, looks pretty good. Degrease the wood. Don't cut the sawhorse. Flambe. Don't cut the sawhorse. All right, here it is. Almost dropped it. Looks pretty good, except for these corners, which I need to paint black with a marker. Can you paint with a marker? Or do you draw? I suppose you draw it black. Sounds better to say I painted it black, though. Now I charge up my air compressor. Still charge up my air compressor. What do my neighbors think? Anyway, here's the old one. And here's my new, respectable one. Actually doesn't look half bad. Which I really sadly expected it to look pretty bad. At least half bad. Not whole bad. Maybe it is half bad if you look at the bottom. Anyway, seamless camera transition, figuring this stuff out. And look at that articulation. Wow. Wow. All the crud underneath it still jumbles around, but good enough for today. All done. Anyway, like and subscribe if you want to see me ruin more tools.